Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to the Red Podcast with me, Red. Today's topic is going to be about making bad decisions when you're angry. And if anyone knows me and knows anything about me, I have mastered the skill of making bad decisions when I shouldn't, such as upset, angry, emotional, any of those things. And I just wanted to share a little story. Well, it's not a little story. I'm gonna make it little, for your sake, to not bore the shit out of you guys. Once upon a time, there was it was on May, around 5:35 p.m. Nah, in all seriousness, the worst the what the hell's going on with me? The worst decision that I've made was when I had a girlfriend a few years ago, and you know what? I made the bad decision of breaking up with her, based on some. At that time, it seemed like the world was falling apart, but the truth, it was not really as big of a deal as I made it seem. And yeah, man, I regret it. I regret it every day. And it's something that even though you live with, you can never really get over it and say, okay, you know what, it's not affecting me. It's not something that I keep on dragging, day by day throughout my life. It's nothing like that. It's more like, it's kind of like having a little rock in your shoe, and you're walking and you're able to walk, but it's there. It's constantly there. It's constantly there. It bugs you and it bugs you. And I wish I could fix it. But sometimes it doesn't matter how hard you try. And it's just unfixable. Because, it already happened. You already made the mistake. And, the only thing that I'm able to do is, if I was able to do anything, get back with this person and just be as cool as I am now, not blowing up out of any little thing, because it's always been like, I've always been fucking spoiled, to say the least. Like everything has to revolve around me, everything has to be me, you need to consider me, watch what you say, because if I don't like it, and this person did a lot of really nice, heartfelt things that now that I fucked up, I'm like, damn it, man, what the hell was I thinking? Like, really, it's kind of like, man. See, I get frustrated, but I know how to calm myself down now. You just saw that, right? It's kind of like if you win the lotto and they tell you, okay, well, you know what? Here goes $20 million, and you're like, what the fuck, man? Like, really, hundreds? Why don't I get any 20s or 50s? Like, what's wrong with you? Kind of like that. Like, that's stupid. Instead of being like, oh, well, thank you very much. Let me take that. I'll put them in the bank and I'll withdraw 20s, 50s, 100s, 5s, 10s, singles, whatever the hell I want. Just an easy fix. Just taking it as it comes and talking about it, and not being like, you know what, fuck this, I don't like it, and it's done. That's such a fucking it makes my stomach fucking turn. But then again, that was me, like I told you guys. And what I'm trying to get with this is that if anyone's going through anything in their life where there was someone, with a guy or a girl, or fucking with this Me Too fucking movement, I always say, or anything in between, fucking, I don't know. I was gonna say something rude, but I stopped myself, as you just noticed. And don't panic. Don't blow shit like out of proportion. Just go for a walk. Just give yourself some alone time, and don't get hyped up. Don't talk to someone that's gonna hype you up and he's gonna be like, oh yeah, man, fuck this. You don't have to deal with this. and there's someone that's going through worse, the same thing, or someone that's not even with anyone, a single person, a single guy, single girl. And don't tell your family. God damn it, man. That's something that I learned. Don't tell your family, because no one's ever gonna be good enough for you. I'm so lucky that my parents, nor my brothers or sisters, ever has given a shit. They don't tell me, they don't hype me up, to what I say, stay single. And that's, pretty much critique the person that I'm with. They just mind their own business, but I know that is very common for family to critique that person and always make you think that that you're too good for that other person. No one's too good for anyone, whether you get along with that person or you don't. And there's no such thing as 100%. The only thing that does exist is, what, I care enough to work things out. I care enough to make this work, and to be patient. Patient to the point where it's just, where it's justifiable. Not patient to the point where they're stepping all over you, they're treating you like shit, and you're still there being hopeful. No, that's not being patient. That's being a fucking dumbass. But going back to my story, I tend to break away from stories pretty easily. That ADD fucking has me by the fucking nuts. Yeah, but if anyone has any stories that they want to share with us, comment. You don't have to say names, or just make up any name. It doesn't have to be that your real name or that other person's real name. And or just email me at the redpodcast01@gmail.com, and I'll go through it, I'll read it, and then I'll tell your story here on YouTube. Unless you want to say the real names, and you're asking me, hey, can you, I don't mind, or can you please use the real names, this are the real names, then I'll do it. But if not, even if you write the names but you don't specify or ask me and make it clear that you want me to use the real names, I'm not gonna do that. If you don't ask me, then I'll probably just make up some names if you haven't done it yourself. Yeah, tell me. We all, we could all learn from each other. Maybe, like I said, maybe someone's going through some kind of a fucking bad episode in their life as they see this video, and they probably need a little bit of guidance. No one's really able to tell someone, oh, you should do this, you should do that. Only they know what to do. Only they can decide and say, you know what, I still want to work things out with my boyfriend, my girlfriend, like I said, or anything in between. It's still worth it. It's still worth trying to hang on and fix things. And if he's not, there's a gut feeling that we always have, and that's just human nature. We all have it. If we listen to ourselves and how we really feel, we know if we still want to work things out or not. If you don't, but just fucking call it quits. But don't be an asshole or a bitch about it and treat that person bad or leave them hanging. Like not answering phone calls, like pissing that person off in order to have an excuse to break up with them. That's a bullshit move. That's so fucking immature. Just talk to a person. Just tell me, you know what? I'm sorry, but I don't think it's worth fixing, or I'm just not. I don't think it's fixable, or I just don't want to do it anymore, and that's valid. Shit. I mean, the last thing you want to do is to be with someone that doesn't want to be with you, or to force someone to be with you. I can only imagine that's probably a very shitty feeling, to be with someone and you feel something and you know that person doesn't, and they're just there because they don't want to break your heart, or they just don't want to, or they just don't want you to be a little bitch and fucking cry and moan about it and be like, no, why, please don't, or the typical, what I consider old school, I'm gonna kill myself. First of all, no, you're not. You're not gonna kill yourself. You're not gonna do anything stupid enough. And if you are, then you're a fucking idiot. Because there's always someone else. Yeah, I understand that at the moment it seems like, like I don't want someone else. The only person that I love is you, and I'm not able to love anybody else. Yeah, you are, dude. We're able to love many people, but not at the same time. Don't be a little fucking whore, male whore or female whore. That's also being a piece of shit. So yeah, just talk to that person. Say, what, this thing's not, it's not worth it for me. It's not worth fixing. I don't have the energy. I don't want to put in work. And whatever that other person says, then it shouldn't matter. But if you think that it's worth saving, talk to someone. If you need to talk to someone that's not gonna encourage breaking up with that person, or he's not gonna side with you and be like, oh yeah, well, yeah, I always knew, and they're gonna blow things out of proportion. Oh yeah, that time he or she was 5 minutes late. You know why, right? Because they don't give a fuck. You were there waiting, of course. And that other person doesn't care. They don't care if you're all dressed up waiting. To make you look all stupid in front of your friends or family. That kind of people you should stay away from when you're going through this kind of decision making. Or it could be with family. It doesn't have to be a boyfriend and girlfriend. It could be with family. Sometimes your brothers or sisters, mom or dad piss you off. Just once you know, and you do know, don't act like you don't. Don't be a little coward piece of shit and make yourself the victim, like you don't know when you're about to be like, you know what, fuck this, I'm gonna say something that I'm gonna regret, but this is how I feel right now. Just walk away. Go for a walk to the park, to school, to just around the block or a few blocks. Come down, fucking breathe, and come to your five senses and be like, you know what, they're still family. They're still brothers, sisters, mom and dad, cousins, uncles, nieces, nephews, whatever. And that's one thing that you cannot keep away from. I mean, technically you can, but that's something that you shouldn't, because family is family, especially your immediate family. Come on, if they're cousins or family members that you rarely ever see, then fuck them. But just come down. Just chill, breathe, go for a fucking walk, and when you come back, just don't talk about it right away, because your emotions are still there. Your feelings are still there, and that other person's fucking feelings are still there. And it's only normal that someone's gonna say something that other person's not gonna like, and there you go, fucking blowing up again. So just wait it out till the next day or 2 days after, and just try to act normal. And if you're gonna talk about it, there's already hours or days that have gone by, so your anger is not fucking sharp. I mean, you're not on the edge anymore, or that other person, and more than likely you can talk about it and just probably laugh about it. If you need to apologize, or that other person, if you feel that they're wrong, but not for the sake of you being right. If you really think that they're wrong, tell them, hey, you know what, these are the reasons why I think that you're wrong. And if you don't see them apologizing, tell them, you know what, I think you should apologize. Are you too proud to apologize? Fuck. Tell them, if I was wrong, or if you tell me that I was wrong and you explain why, I will apologize. That's the right thing to do. So anyways, I've been babbling for almost 15 minutes. So just share a story with me, and please subscribe to this channel. I'm really working hard to have better content, and posting out more videos. So if I'm doing my work It might not be the great fucking work, you know. I know that I'm not great at this, but you know what? I'm trying. So do me a solid, fucking subscribe. It's only this. Fuck you. Like every damn fucking picture on Instagram. You're like, oh yeah, like. Well then just subscribe, like video. Subscribe, like video. Takes a second. I just did it like 8 times. Stop being a lazy ass. That's why you're fucking fat. Because you're too fucking lazy to just go like this, like that, like that. See, twice. That's like 12 times. All right, so stop being a lazy shit. My fucking audacity of Satan, fucking fat fuck. Anywho, I'm working on it. Fucking cut me some fucking slack. All right. So subscribe, comment. If you want to email me, the redpodcast01 at gmail.com. And yeah, and tell me what you think. All right, like it, dislike it. Fucking feel free to do anything the hell you want. You're anyways, and more than likely you're not gonna press that little fucking touch screen on your fucking iPhone or Galaxy or whatever the fuck you have. All right, but if you do, I do appreciate it, and I will say thank you once I see that you subscribe or like the video. In my mind, I will be like, fucking badass. This is a solid person. Boy, girl, or girl, boy, or fucking half and half, like fucking Chinese food. All right, so subscribe, like it, dislike it, comment, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I have like, I think like 4 more pictures that I took. I posted 2 last week, and I posted 2 this last weekend. On Sunday, I posted 2 more, and then on yesterday, Monday, I posted I think a 3rd one. They're pretty awesome. You know, I'm really trying, guys. All right, so don't be fucking judgmental and fucking be negative. If you're negative like me, fucking talking shit all the time, I don't give a fuck. I do it all the time anyways. All right, guys, it would mean the world to me if you subscribe, like, dislike, comment. You know, I'm just talking shit. You know, this is just to unwind at the end of the day. All right, so be good to each other, like Ellen DeGeneres says. You know, be nice to each other, and don't be a piece of shit to your loved ones or anyone that you care for or that you don't care for. You don't have to care for someone. All right, just be a solid person. All right, don't get fucking emotional on me or sensitive or fucking think that you deserve the world because it's you. All right, you're not fucking special. You're not a special person. We're all made the same fucking way. Talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye bye.